Pete, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out to come and chat with me. Just lots of questions have been going around in the air about what's happening, so many mixed messages. So the story with the people still at Nova Scotia Drive, I've just visited there and seen some people still camping up there. I'm under the assumption that they're okay to do so, they're welcome to do so. Is there a certain day or time where they must be gone?
Yeah, I've just been round everyone, and probably the camp will be officially closed down midday tomorrow, Monday, and it just gives time for people to get organised. There's some children and that there, so but the main reason for the camp being closed down was it was putting too much strain on limited resources. There's basically, if there was masses of people here,
it would be more worthwhile.
Would have been brilliant, but with the low numbers, it was just too much of a strain on resources.
Yeah.
And it was it's just to get, the main thing is people protesting up at the roundabout and other events. I think there's people, some of the members of the Spearhead team here now are at the Japanese car show in Whangarei.
Yeah, stopped there today, it looked awesome.
I even donated a vehicle that I have to go there, and I think hopefully Rachel's using it to advantage.
Awesome! I saw Rachel doing some really good work down there.
It's a little white Subaru Brumby, so I says I'll be surprised if there's any others of those will turn up.
Awesome!
Now. And so it's basically just to get all the resources in one place.
Yeah. And this is that place here at Spearhead, here at Marsden Point.
And there's another point I would like to say is that the refinery is an extremely important asset that this country cannot afford to lose. I see the flare is working still, so that tells me that they are processing fuel.
They're still refining.
Likely they are refining shit fuel that's already come into the country.
Yeah.
More than likely. So hopefully the Commerce Commission will get off its arse and start monitoring our fuel to make sure it's up to spec. If I don't see anything, there will be a letter coming their way very, very shortly to look after to make sure everything's in spec. There's legislation that requires our fuel to have certain octane levels, sulphur levels, etc., etc. So Commerce Commission, get stuck in and start monitoring this before all our vehicles start being affected. The other thing is, within the camp and on social media, to all of the people out there that have got negative comments about the digging at Marsden, if you can't be positive, get off your keyboards and go away. We don't need you. We're here fighting for a refinery. If this goes, our future fuel requirements, our cheap fuel requirements will be gone. So all to the people that have all the negative comments, the egos that they have trying to grind axes with various people within the group, I'm quite disgusted. And if you haven't got anything positive to say, go away. We don't need you. We just need people here that are positive and want to stand up and protect this asset that our parents and our grandparents paid for with their taxes.
Positive support is great.
And the naysayers, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
I've got a question, Pete, and if you're not comfortable answering, please just don't answer. It's all good. I'm just wondering, is there any further information about what was mentioned as a safety threat to Waipu camp when it was first announced it was being closed down?
No.
Don't know anything?
No, it was just logistics.
Okay.
And all this other stuff is just smoke and mirrors. So,
all good.
And it's just, we need people on the ground here, positive people, and you don't know, like if numbers build up, that's probably an option up our sleeve that we could reopen. But that's about it really. It's just a logistics thing. With the, like, even today, you know, there's not a lot of people here. During the day, a lot of people get dispersed. You know, when there's like events happening,
working,
for instance,
spreading awareness.
For instance, the Ruakaka races. Nikki had a float out, and Kiwi and Sue had their van out, and it was actually, you could see it as the horses were going around the racetrack.
Oh, that's
that was
awesome!
So good. That got on TV.
That's wicked.
That's the thing. We just got to keep chipping away at things. The media has got this bloody lid over the Marsden Point protest. It's absolutely bloody watertight. But we're here, we're just going to keep poking the bear until we find a crack in it and we get some media attention.
Well, you certainly got my attention, that's for sure.
Positive people, you are all needed here. Please come.
Cool. Thank you so much, Pete. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we shut things off?
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zeb.
How do I stop?